Joining us now, Brian Claypool, trial attorney. Brian, welcome to you. So it's our understanding it's the who else was involved, right? We understand protecting any victims on this, but who were the other perpetrators, perhaps, in this this great scheme? Why would this information be withheld, and who might they be protecting? Become the next questions.
Yeah, hey, Marnie, great to be with you. Yeah, I think that they're possibly protecting other adults who may have traveled to visit Epstein's palace or the island that he owns, and that would be an embarrassment to them. And look, at the end of the day, I've represented over 150 sexual abuse victims, underage victims, over the years, Marnie, and this is really inexcusable. That these documents have been in the possession of the FBI for years. You know, why haven't they been released, number one? Number two, from what I learned, there are many, many pages of these documents redacted. Why are there redactions? The only redactions that should be in those documents are those of the victims' names and their phone number. They're entitled to privacy rights, but nobody else is. Everybody else is fair game. And if I got those documents and I'm Pam Bondi, my starting point is the list of all those victims, their phone numbers, if there are any witness statements or victim audio interviews in these documents that are transcribed. That would be my starting point, Marnie, to find out whether A, there are any co-conspirators that enabled Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, and B, was there anybody that traveled to visit him and there's evidence that they were interacting with underage girls.
So it doesn't appear the documents have been turned over in full with this latest deadline. So what now are the options for the Attorney General, legally speaking?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, I read her letter. I don't know if you saw it. It was pretty firm. She sent to Cash Patel. She's like, look, you guys have these documents. You turned over what we already have, basically, and you need to get us. From what I learned, Marty, there's over 1,000 pages of additional documents, possibly 2,000 pages. She's demanded that she gets them, and if Patel doesn't turn over all these documents, maybe the House or Senate Judiciary Committee can issue a subpoena then over to the FBI to get those documents, because then that would involve the court system to help enforce the subpoena to get those documents. But isn't it sad that you've got two agencies fighting over trying to get documents? It kind of minimizes all this alleged sexual abuse that happened for years.
Yeah, and you still ask that question, why and what are you hiding? All right, Brian, Thank you as always.
You bet. Thanks, Marnie.